Hello and welcome to Loon Lovers Live, where we're chatting with fans of the Game Changers series and the upcoming Heated Rivalry TV show. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Anne, and today we are meeting with Matthew to talk about his experience with the books and the show. Welcome, Matthew.
Thank you so much for having me.
Matthew is one of my favorite authors, and he is also a fan of the books and reread the books just to be here on the show. So we are really excited that you agreed to chat with us a little bit.
I'm just excited that you thought to ask me about this. Like I'm a hardcore fan.
Tell us where we can find you on social media.
It is at Matthew Hubbard on Instagram and Threads.
And where are
Sure.
you from?
I am originally from Alabama, middle of nowhere, but I live in Tennessee. So there's not a lot of hockey down here other than the Nashville Preds.
You do have the Preds.
You
Yep.
do threads more than I have in Atlanta, so
Mhm. I think that's my hockey collection. It's in Sun Pucks.
Perfect.
When did you first read Heated Rivalry?
So I read it in 2021 after my friend texted me and she's like, "You need to read this series." And I was like, "Oh, it's been on my to-read list. I've been busy." And so I read the first one and I was like, "Okay, but why does everyone keep talking about the second one? What happens to this couple?" And then I picked up the second one. I was like, "Wait a second." It's like I didn't realize it was like a different main character,
Right.
different POVs. And I was like, "Okay, I can dig that." And then just plowed through them. It's like I am a huge fan of hockey romance, and it was just like catnip.
Yes.
What does the series mean to you?
I think it means to me that I am a huge fan of Rivals to Lovers. That is my favorite thing to read and to write. And the rivalry in this book is like an approach to rivals and lovers that I've not seen before, and in my experience, because the reader is in the know about how these guys are feeling at the very front of the book, the very first chapter, which
Yes.
um so I really love that. And it's just like the epitome of Rivals and Lovers, but also something completely different. And it just grasps you, and the way that the timeline and stuff, and you get like you feel like you grow over the course of this like almost a decade with these characters. And it's just I felt like I knew them personally when I got done. And not many books leave me feeling that way.
Mm.
And so it's like automatically it's a comfort read.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, do you have a favorite character in the book or the series?
So I'm going to say I like Shane. And I like him because he on the outside, he has his life together. And like the public sees this image of him, and on the inside, or the way I interpreted it when I was reading it, is he did not have the normal kid, like teenage life. Like he
Mhm.
was practicing, focused on what's coming next. And so like we get to see him essentially come of age in his 20s, like through hockey,
Yeah.
through this romance. And that's what I really like. He has that true coming of age journey through the story, him and Ilya both. And I think that is so cute. And so he's just adorable. And just like
Yeah.
reading it and then seeing the actor who's playing him is like spot on casting. And so like I definitely Shane, I love Ilya too, but just something I connected with Shane, just his like where he's at in life and the way he perceives the world around him. Kind of like I wouldn't say he was shy guy, but like the nerdy guy kind of, which we come into play later in the book when he has like these nerdy glasses that Ilya loves.
Hmm.
So that would be definitely Shane.
Love that. How about a favorite moment from the books?
Oh my gosh. All of them,
Right.
but
How can you pick just one?
I, um I think that the moment that stands out the most to me is when I was reading, like I had to sit the book down. I was like, wait a second, and like let it sink in. It was when Ilya calls him Shane for the first time instead of his last name,
Yes.
and I was like, it's just a simple slip on the page. But then like I turned the page and then Shane's having the same realization that I'm having as I'm
Yeah.
reading it. I was like, it felt like a moment when they started seeing each other differently, and I could feel the tension kind of shifting a little bit in the story as it was going on. And that's my favorite part. I mean, there's so many great ones, like them like tapping their feet together at the very beginning when they're kids in the gymnasium
Yes.
and tapping each other's feet like under the table at that press conference. It's
Hmm.
like little bitty these little moments of yearning, and it's like yearning, burning, and earning this relationship. And I'm here for it. But definitely that moment when they say each other's names, it just
Yeah.
feels like a pivotal relationship moment that they're unaware of.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, they don't know.
We know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know, but
We know.
they don't know.
Mhm.
What's your favorite part of the trailer?
So I told myself I would not say the shower scene. A civil person discussing this, but I think that whenever he's texting with the alias, he's like Jane. And
Mm.
I think that's so cute and very like angsty about it at the beginning. It's just like Lily and Jane. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
That and of course the tapping, the toe tapping.
The toe tapping. I
Yes.
screamed.
It's like I think I just literally just said this, but like the amount of yearning in this trailer for this show, like
Oh,
so
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 good.
much in 90 seconds.
yeah.
Yes.
Is it just 90 seconds? It felt
Yeah.
like no, I watched it like 3 times today. It feels like it's a lot longer. Like I was absorbed. I was sat for it.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you looking forward to seeing in the show?
So the shower scene. No, I'm joking. I think the moment when their Ilya is in Moscow. I
Mm.
think I think that's right, right? And they're video
Yeah, yeah.
chatting, and like they're realizing I've not seen him laying in the bed before, like laying down. And then that's when Shane has his glasses on for the first time. And like Ilya is having that moment of like it's not the moment when he's in the buff or on the ice. It's a moment when Shane's being
Oh,
himself. He's like, I'm so in love and I'm totally screwed. But I want to see that so badly. It was just again one of those little moments. Like it doesn't seem
Yeah.
like much, but it has this huge impact on these characters and their trajectory.
love it.
Yes.
Okay, so we finish with a series of rapid fire questions. This or that, just pick whatever comes to mind first. Should we do the same ones we did last?
Sure.
Uh, okay.
Yeah.
We have like five of these now that we keep changing up. So,
Hit
are
me.
you ready?
Yes.
First, yoga or hockey on the PlayStation?
Yoga because hockey on the PlayStation is very hard.
It
I've
is.
tried.
Hayden or Jackie?
Hayden.
Rose or Svetlana?
Ew. Svetlana. Because we don't meet her that
Okay.
much.
Tuna melts or burgers?
Burgers, definitely.
Hotel or hookup building in the plateau?
The plateau.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome. Thank you.
thank you so much, Matthew, for joining us today. Check
Thank
back
you
soon
for
for more Heated Rivalry Love on Loon Lovers Live.
thank you for having me.
That was awesome.